mama for some cheating lying girl. Said she loved me, said she'd be true. Sometimes I don't know what to Mountain Dew. I got tears in my eyes, tears on my jeans. I got tears on the stove to season my beans. I got nothing but sorrow on my mind. I could use a tall glass of red 40 tonight, 'cause I'm a cold red man in a bar blast world. I left the arms of my mama for some cheating lying girl. Said she loved me, said she'd be true. Sometimes I don't know what to Mountain Dew.
Hello everybody, my name is Fletch, and welcome back to another episode of the Mountain Dew Diaries. Now this is going to be a unique episode of the Mountain Dew Diaries because we're not going to be reviewing a Mountain Dew today. We're going to be doing something completely different. So without further ado, the next thing we're going to be trying is Mountain Dew, or Trolli Mountain Dew Sour Brite Crawlers. Now, these aren't a Mountain Dew, but they are a Mountain Dew. They're a Mountain Dew flavored thing, which to me, they technically are a Mountain Dew. And I thought, to celebrate 30 episodes of the Mountain Dew Diaries, let's do something a little bit unique and a little bit different. Now, there is not a Mountain Dew wiki page of the Sour Brite Crawlers, so I kind of came up with my own little write-up. It's a copy and paste from a Mountain Dew article explaining a little bit about it. So before I really get started of talking about this, I'm going to read you that right now. Mountain Dew Trolli are teaming up for a flavor mashup you didn't know you needed. The new Mountain Dew X Trolli collaboration brings bold, sour candy vibes and a refreshing citrus kick of dew flavored in 2 epic drops. Trolli X Mountain Dew Sour Brite Crawlers. Neon, chewy, and sour. These gummies pack the classic dew citrus taste in 3 delicious combos. Original Citrus X Cherry, and Original Citrus X Blue Raspberry. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar X Trolli Cherry Lemon. Inspired by the iconic Trolli Sour Brite Crawler gummy candy, this limited time Mountain Dew flavor delivers a fizzy, sweet and sour combination with zero sugar. Where to get? Taste Trolli gummies nationwide August 31st in 4.25 ounces, 6.3 ounces, and 12.3 ounce packs. Drink Mountain Dew, launching August 25th, 2025, exclusively at Walmart in 20 ounce bottles and a 12-pack cans, available nationwide starting September 9th, 2025, for a limited time. Don't wait, both are here for a sour time, not a long time. However, the saying goes, grab the Mountain Dew X Trolli collab before it's gone. So that's my little write-up of this kind of collab, you could say. These released alongside the Mountain Dew Trolli, which was an actual Mountain Dew soda that I reviewed on the channel. You can find it in the playlist of Mountain Dew Diaries. I'll probably link it in the description as well. So, at the end of the day, this isn't Mountain Dew, but it's a Mountain Dew flavored candy, which released coincide with a Mountain Dew that was candy flavor. So I thought I would try this. I don't really have anything else much to say, just besides thank you guys for 30 episodes of Mountain Dew Diaries. This is one of my most favorite things I've done in my life, and I feel so accomplished when I make these videos. Our original first episode just hit 2,000 views a little bit ago, and when I saw that 2K right beside that video, I just had the biggest smile on my face. So at the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. So, without further ado, let's give Trolli Mountain Dew Sour Brite Crawlers, I just had to make sure that's what they're called, a try. So let's go see my first impressions. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Mountain Dew Diaries. And I probably explained to you what's going on this video already for this episode, but I thought it'd be a bit unique. This is a bit of a unique episode, so before we get started with the uniqueness, I kind of just want to explain a few things before I explain the unique thing that we're doing today. But anyways, new setup. I was formerly over there, but now I moved over here. I kind of rearranged my room so I could get set up for YouTube. Hopefully you are seeing this video after I do a channel update. But anyways, that's besides the point. You're here for Mountain Dew, but this is not really Mountain Dew. This is Trolli Sour Brite Crawlers Mountain Dew. Now, I saw this when it originally came out with Trolli, Mountain Dew Trolli, the flavor in the fall that replaced Voodoo. And I found these at Walmart probably a month ago. They aren't expired, don't worry. That was only a Kickstart thing, and now we're done with the Kickstarts. But we have 3 flavors. We have Original Citrus, which I assume is trying to replicate regular Mountain Dew. Original Citrus Cherry, which is red in color, which I assume is trying to replicate Code Red. And finally, Original Citrus Blue Raspberry, which I assume is trying to replicate Voltage. These are limited edition, and their motto is, "Don't leave us, eat us." Alright, so there's no crack or pores in this, but there is rip or tear, I guess, and I don't really want to mess this bag up too bad, so I'm going to cut to myself. I'm just going to cut off the bottom right here, so let's cut to me cutting. Alright, scissors acquired. You guys know how much I'm a stickler about packaging or stuff, so I don't really want to mess up this bag too much because it's cool. It's a cool thing. So just gonna take a snippet off the bottom and cut down the bottom here with my totally food safe scissors. Don't try this at home unless you have parent advice. I'm not even over 18, so I can't even say that. Alright, so here's our bag. We have our 3 kinds of gummies. Our green, light green, and dark green in color of our Original Citrus. We have our blue, dark blue, it even might have a little green in there, of our Blue Citrus, which is trying to be Voltage. And finally, our red Citrus Cherry of our Code Red. You know, I like my sniffs and my smells. They all smell about the same. Without further ado, let's give this a taste and see what I have to say. That tasted like a gummy worm. A sour gummy worm. I could really only taste the citric acid in that one. And it didn't really taste like Mountain Dew. But maybe we'll try again with the cherry citrus. So let's try and see if this tastes like Code Red. Could taste a little bit more cherry, a bit more cherry. Now let's try the Voltage one. That one tasted the most like a Mountain Dew flavor. Alright, excuse another cut. I've got a palate cleanser with water, go blue. Let's go back in once again, kind of get some second impressions. Citrus. It tastes more sour. I know Mountain Dew soda is a little bit sour. It's got a little bit of a sourness kick to it, but it's not super sour. So, at the end of the day, I can't really say if this is sour or if this tastes like Mountain Dew or not. Let's go back in for a red one. I will have to say there's a lot more greens and blues than there are reds. It looks like I only have, like, counting the one I ate and this one, I only have about 4 reds in this bag, so I guess I gotta make them count. I didn't even cleanse my palate. But anyways, the original green, original citrus one and the cherry red, code red one, they taste very similar. Now let's try voltage and see if I, kind of see what I have to say in my second one. That one tastes the most like Mountain Dew. Their flavor. So your citrus is your Mountain Dew. Doesn't really taste like Mountain Dew. Citrus cherry tastes like Code Red. No, it doesn't. The voltage really tastes like voltage. So I will have to say that is the best one. The voltage is the best one. Then you probably come in number 2 with one of these bad boys. The green one, the original citrus. Not bad, but doesn't taste like Mountain Dew. And then you finish off with the cherry. Again, there's not that many in the bag, so they probably don't want you to drink or eat them. I almost said drink them. But yeah, I mean, a little unique approach to Mountain Dew with the Trolli. So it's kind of like the other side of the collab. You had your Trolli as a Mountain Dew. Now you have your Mountain Dew as a Trolli. No complaints. A pretty good design, a good bag design, and overall first impressions, pretty good. I would definitely eat these again, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them again or hoard them because they're just gummy worms. They're not like a Mountain Dew. They're, I like gummy worms, but my love for Mountain Dew triumphs my love for my gummy worms. But I will have to say these are probably my favorite gummy worms because they are Mountain Dew. So yeah, that's really my first impressions for Mountain Dew, or Trolli Sour Brite Crawlers Mountain Dew. Now, this is a pretty interesting episode. This was basically just a montage of me eating gummy worms. We'll be back. That's all I gotta say. I'll probably talk about it more at the outro, but we'll be back. So that's my first impressions. Let's go see what I have to say with a review and a ranking on the tier list. I don't even know what these... we're just gonna go do it. So let's go do that right now.
Alright, here we go. Trolli Mountain Dew Sour Brite Crawlers. I have taste at 5.5 out of 10, branding at 9 out of 10, and this all rounds out to an overall of 6.5 out of 10. I think the taste at 5 out of 10, these are pretty good. My favorite one was the blue one that tasted the most like a Mountain Dew, which is voltage. But I think the other two, the red and the green one, just did not simply taste like Mountain Dew, and that's why I can't rate the taste any higher. Branding at 9 out of 10, this gets the point across. I love how the Mountain Dew logo is very big, very bright, and you could see it because if I didn't see that on there, I probably wouldn't have even known it was Mountain Dew. So, a positive in that department. This all rounds out to about a 6.5 out of 10. From a tasting and just an overall review standpoint, a 6.5 out of 10 Mountain Dew branded item, or Mountain Dew branded edible item. And I think it deserves to fall at E on the tier list. Comparing, of course, against other Mountain Dews, this cannot compare, but I will say this is better than Diet. Hands down, I would much rather eat 100 bag of those before I drank a Diet Mountain Dew. No offense to people trying to lose weight, or no offense to people who enjoy diet soda, but as a Mountain Dew enthusiast, like you could say I am, I despise of Diet. But that's not what we're here to do today. I just think these Mountain Dew Trollis could be a bit better, but then again, by themselves, comparing them to other Mountain Dews, it deserves to be at E tier. Thank you guys for watching another episode of the Mountain Dew Diaries. I appreciate your guys' support this far with 30 episodes, so here is to 30 more episodes and a lot more views. I have a lot of more stuff planned out, a few more flavors planned out for you guys. I'm really glad that this series came back up to the spotlight because Monster, is kind of being a bit more recessive. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's really about it. See ya. Peace!